Yo, what is up guys? It's the Nightwing at Way of Life Esports coming at you guys with another League of Legends video here today. T1 officially parts ways with Effort. Former Dragon X support Kyria will replace him. T1 bid a fond farewell to Effort, thanking the 19-year-old support player for his service to the League of Legends team. T1 says, as we remember the many memories that we have with Effort, we will continue to cheer him on with his new endeavors. Effort, who joined the organization in 2017 first as a trainee, then as a starting support on the team's main roster, is moving on to a new team ahead of the 2021 LCK season. T1 says after 4 years at T1, Effort will continue his pro gamer career at a different team. So it's interesting because T1 normally always kick players if they don't overperform or perform to the standard at which you see them versus when you're trying to obviously see T1 at the highest level. Let me explain. So when T1 didn't make the 2018 World Championship, they pretty much revamped their entire roster, and I think that's going to pretty much be the same story for them coming into the LCK 2021 season. And even in the past, when they were called SKT, they would arguably just kick players if they didn't get them to Worlds or they failed winning a split. It's just something that T1 has this standard where they want to be at the highest level, and it's if you fail one split, you're probably going to be out of the team, outside of a few players they've had during their tenure of being a team in the LCK. Let's be honest here, like, they've never arguably kicked Faker. They've just benched him. At one point, they benched Faker for Pyrian, and that was actually stupid. That was terrible, man. And then you've had them obviously at one point kick Bang for Teddy, and you've obviously had them replace top laners consistently. They want to always be at the highest level, so more or less so them now changing players out, really, it's just in them. They generally want to always be the best team in the LCK, and if they potentially see a roster not working, or it's not synergizing well, or it's not meshing correctly up to their standards, they're just going to replace the team. And I personally think that could be a good or bad thing, depending on how you look at that. That's more or less so how traditional sports teams do it. If a team is not working out, they just have another player ready to go. So, I think T1 are taking an interesting approach, but let's see how this works then, because for the LCK 2021 season, we're going to be having the team's franchise. So, signing these new rookies, these promising rookies you can take a risk on, is something the LCK's been known traditionally to do. And it's really interesting, the fact that they're going with Kyria, and I think Kyria is absolutely amazing, but it depends on who you're pairing up with Kyria. Like let's be honest here. They already signed Kana. I'm pretty sure they'll be running Faker, and we don't really know who is going to be their ADC or who going to be their jungler. I'm pretty sure that they'll just run with Teddy, or they'll maybe run with that other guy, Gumayashi. So who knows? I personally think that T1 will have their work cut off for them for the LCK 2021 season, because there's so many other teams that are probably ready to revamp their rosters and try as hard as ever. So let's see what happens. Effort, he already has a new team right here, and I'm going to show you that team. Effort is joining Sandbox Gaming. Sandbox Gaming tweets, "Welcome Effort, this is Sandbox Gaming. We are pleased to announce the signing of Effort as our support for the 2021 season. We hope you support and look forward to us in the future." So what's really interesting about Effort joining Sandbox is, in terms of downgrading organizations, Effort definitely did downgrade organizations, let's be honest here. So that means that Sandbox won't be running with Gorilla, so Gorilla might be on a new team, or he might retire at this point. I don't personally know. On Fleek won't be playing for Sandbox when the LCK 2021 season starts, just in case you guys had any questions about that, because he got a ban, actually, because he said some pretty terrible things in solo queue, and they were like, nope, you got to get banned for that. Now, I don't know when he can come back, but that's what I know so far. So looking at the rest of what T1 possibly could be, as you guys know, Damwon now have Khan, so they're going to be, I don't know how I feel about Damwon having Khan. The issue here is that if Khan could play at the level of Naguri, that's a good thing, because Khan traditionally can only really play one way. Yeah, he can play other styles, but it's not as effective as when he can play carries. Now, the new Season 11 is going to be all focused on being a carry. As you guys know, Assassins are really strong. I mean, tanks are still broken, let's be honest here. So it all depends on what priorities T1 are going to have, because it felt like during the LCK 2020 summer split, a lot of the mid-game priorities were all off. It felt like that they would drop random games to teams that you would never predict. Like, they were dropping games to Hanwha Live. Are you fucking serious? Like, they would drop games that you wouldn't even predict. And it's just, I don't know. Personally, it could have been Coach Kim's coaching that made it all wrong. I don't personally know. But getting Kyria is a step in the right direction, and dropping Effort is. But we'll see. Can Effort show different strengths on Sandbox than he did on T1? Because on T1, it really felt like he was more of a role player. He would just roam pretty decent. He would ward at times where it was effective. But outside of that, I really never got anything else from him. You know, he never really stood out to me. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. See you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out, guys. Peace. You guys have a good day. Yo, goodbye. It's the Nightwing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video that you guys just watched. And if you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and a comment down below. And if you never want to miss out on a single upload, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I post a video. Thank you guys for the continued support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.